Hello, James Treble, and welcome to Decoration and Design.
Thank you very much, Sasha.
Talking on flooring and finishing trends today, you sort of mentioned at the beginning of your topic today how the political and economic climate can influence our work and living environments. How does this translate to interiors?
I think that the feeling of security, of safety in our workplace, in our jobs, in how we live, gives us the need to feel safe when we go back home. So there is a direct parallel with the uncertainty around us and then how we deal with that and where we look to for safety and nurturing. So finishes that are warmer, that are toned down, those natural elements, is the response to the uncertainty out there in the economic world. Australia fared quite well globally, but we still felt the hiccup, and therefore we want to nurture and wrap ourselves up a little bit, and that's done with flooring and finishes and the nice natural tones.
You mentioned also this fibre cement technology. This sounds pretty amazing. Can you explain what this is?
The products have been around for quite a while, but the development of them is what's interesting now. So the products had to be painted over, and they were almost a construction product, and then layered over the top, cladding done over the top, painted finishes to protect them. The development of them, as with many products, technology means that products can grow and adapt in their uses. So that allows us now to use it in its true form, which is going back to this, it's got to be real, it can be flawed, it's natural, giving us a great finish for the outside, but we don't have to adorn it any further and let the joins be shown. They're designed to do that.
You outlined the sustainable element of a lot of the products today. Do you think that in the future this environmental element will become the norm and it won't actually be a special consideration anymore?
I think that it has to be. Populations are growing, product costs are going up. We're seeing now with the idea of the high street dropping off, shops are closing. There's a way that we need to adapt to the world. You know, car manufacturing is closing in Australia. We have to adapt that, and the environmental basis, where things come from, what they cost, how they're manufactured, and what happens at the end is all important. And I think that it's just fundamental. It will, as you said, not be spoken about because it'll become the norm. We have to go that way.
Yeah. How important is texture to flooring and finishes? You mentioned about cabinets being tactile.
I think that engaging with things is what's exciting. By having a texture and a finish or a pattern, it makes you engage with that product. So doors are interesting because doors were primarily things that we didn't want to touch. We'd get a bit of cloth and wipe the finger marks off. Now, by having finishes that are more tactile, that are ingrained, we can touch them and the finger marks don't show, and therefore we get a product that's going to give us beautiful warmth and character but is easy to maintain. So that's where the texture's adding another dimension to just the colour or the look of the product.
And finally, bamboo. You're quite excited about this product today. Tell us what's new about it, because it has been around for a while.
It has been around for a while, and I didn't intend to probably go as heavily, but once I was putting the presentation together, it just really started to hit me just how many forms it takes. I know when I've travelled, and I've been in South Korea and in China, and the bamboo is everywhere, and it's much more that traditional look. But I know with clients in particular, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, people were scared to have bamboo. Now I'm speccing it a lot, and that's because the product's developed in such a way that it's meeting the Australian market for what we think wood should look like, which is different to a Scandinavian wood, you know, the Danish look of much more lighter timbers. We have stronger grains and warmer timbers, and I think that the bamboo's related to that and given us a product that we can use and want to use. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, great. Thanks for your time, James.
Thank you.